Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Ideological OHL Hockey on Rogers TV. I'm Gino Cavallo along with Jim Fitzpatrick, coming to you live this afternoon from the GFL Memorial Gardens in Sault Ste. Marie, where the Sault Greyhounds conclude a 3-game homestand, and the Greyhounds will be looking to turn things around after a disappointing performance here Friday night, losing 8-4 to the Niagara Ice Dogs. One of the players we've been impressed with over the last couple of games for the Greyhounds, Jordan Chiron, he scored his first Ontario Hockey League goal a couple of games ago, and since that point, he really seems to be getting more confidence now and is fitting in nicely to this lineup.
Yeah, when he first came to the team, you know, obviously a little bit trepidation. You're moving up to the OHL, but now he seems to have got his feet under himself. He had a highlight reel goal for his first OHL goal, one you don't have to make up something for the grandkids in years to come. And then he gets another one on Friday night, which was also a nice one where he utilized his speed again. So he's bringing speed and some size to the Greyhounds forward unit, and you can see the confidence building in him, which is great to see.
And the Sting will get it out. Here's Doucette, the Sioux native, coming across the Greyhound line. Doucette leading the Sting in scoring so far this year, sends it in front of, shot, he scores! Edwards takes a feed from Doucette and beats Charlie Schenkel. The Sarnia Sting take a 1-0 lead. What a play by Doucette.
Yeah, great play by the Sioux native, and a lot of patience there. He came in, looked like he might have had an opportunity to take a shot on goal, but thought probably not going to beat Schenkel from where I am. So he turned it around and then feeds Edward out in the slot. And no mistake there by Edwards as he fires it past Schenkel. Nice goal to get the lead early in this game.
Here's a break now as Filak going on a goal. He scores! Zach Filak makes it 2-0 Sarnia after a turnover in Sarnia territory, and he makes no mistake.
Well, the turnover comes at the Sarnia blue line, and the Sting quickly turned it up the ice. Filak gets in between the two Greyhound defensemen. Has a little bit of trouble getting control of the puck, finally does.
Yeah, there you see him getting in behind.
And a nice shot there because he was pretty tight in to Schenkel by the time he got good control of the puck. And Filak makes it a 2-0 lead.
So 2 goals in less than a minute give the Sarnia Sting a 2-0 advantage.
Welcome back to GFL Memorial Gardens in Sault Ste. Marie. Sarnia Sting up 2-0 through the first 20 minutes of regulation. And then joining us in the studios, Tyson Doucette. And Tyson, obviously a good first period. And the team came out hitting, skating hard, and gets rewarded with a couple of quick goals.
Yeah, we were talking in the room. Obviously, we just were on the bus yesterday, so that's a long trip for us. Yeah, but we were kind of just talking about getting out there, getting our legs in it early, and just setting the pace for tonight.
Sarnia has had a lot of troubles of late getting some victories. You go through a stretch like that. How important it is for someone like yourself as the overager to keep everybody on an even keel and try to keep it a positive as much as possible?
Yeah, our coaches look up to us older guys in the room, and we're just trying to keep the atmosphere fun in there, to not get down on each other too hard. And kind of these little team events that we do, we might have a movie night or something just to keep the guys close, and hopefully that brings up the atmosphere in the room.
I guess a big thing is that you got some points on losses and overtime losses and shootouts. You'd rather win them, but that kept you in the hunt, so to speak, because if you can't get those points, you could be in a real bind.
Yeah, well, at the start of the year, like you said, we had a lot of overtimes, so that guaranteed us a point at least. Obviously, we wish we got 2, but all these little overtimes, they don't just kind of add up and give us points throughout the season.
Coming up, 40 minutes to go. Obviously, the first period was something that very positive, lots of positives. What do you do to maintain that?
Yeah, obviously not get too high in the room. We still have, like you said, 40 minutes of hockey. That's a lot of hockey. But as long as we just keep playing our way, and I think we'll come up with the win.
Here's Bridgewater now avoiding the hit from Chiron, who is going to do it again. As Holub gets the puck ahead. Here's Smith sending it to Chiron with a shot. He scores! Jordan Sharon puts the Greyhounds on the board, and Sarnia's lead cut to 2-1.
Well, that's what a physical play can help create a goal, and Jordan Sharon with a big hit on Edgewater initially.
He started that play, Jim, and kept it alive with his physical play.
And did, and he came in and, looking for another hit, and the Sarnia defenseman, Bridgewater, kind of just flipped the puck out in a hurry.
Yeah.
The Hounds kept the puck in, and Brady Smith with the nice speed to Sharon. He picks the low corner, stick side on Serzicha, and a nice shot. Good finish. 3 goals in 3 games for Sharon now, and he's really stepped it up.
Yeah.
Adding a lot physical play, speed, and goal scoring.
Beamish quickly into the Greyhound zone. Tries to split the defense. Does. Lost the puck. Passes it off. They score! What a play there by Beamish, and Ryan Brown finishes it off. And the Sarnia Sting restore their 2-goal lead.
Yeah, nice play by Beamish. Good speed. He came out of his own zone, got around Jordan Sharon, who had just come off the bench and was standing still, couldn't really do much. And then Beamish goes in, makes a nice move, loses control of the puck, but stays on the puck.
Yeah.
And with the back pass, feeds out front, and all the Greyhounds are looking at the puck. The trailing Sting player puts it home.
Martin trying to get to the front of the net to Kluche. Kluche's shot. Serzicha held the fort, made the save. Back it goes to Nord. Nord walks out to the blue line. A shot, scores! Marco Mendoza on the doorstep, deflects it in. Power play goal, and it's 3-2 Sarnia.
Well, the Sting almost got the puck out, but the Hounds managed to keep it in and then regain their composure on the power play. Newell Nord with kind of the shot pass, as it looked like he was going to shoot at the net, and instead he fires it over towards Vignosa, and he gets enough of it, put it through the Sting goalie, and make it a 1-goal game again. A big power play goal there. I'm sure Al Letang is not going to be happy with Ryan Brown for taking that penalty right after you get the 2-goal advantage back.
Throws it to the point. Back on the other side now as they move it around. Bridgewater shooting it towards the net, and they score! Casey Bridgewater just directed it towards the net. There was lots of traffic there, Jim. It obviously changed direction, and fooled Schenkel, and the Sarnia Sting would store their 2-goal lead.
Yeah, Schenkel is kind of indicating that there might have been interference there. Wainwright was right in front of the net. I'm not sure if there was an issue on that, but Bridgewater just gets it to the net. The Sting haven't had many opportunities, but the ones they've gotten, they ended up going in.
Yeah, you see Schenkel couldn't see that at all. You see the traffic in front, and looked like Schenkel was bumped there, so I think they're going to review that.
They're going to review it, yeah.
Was the Sarnia player pushed in? There's Wainwright, as you mentioned. Solomon gives him a shove a couple of times, and great angle there on the overhead. There you see the first bump and the second, but
that'll be interesting. You never know on these ones, Gino.
That was close.
Welcome back to GFL Memorial Gardens in Sault Ste. Marie. 40 minutes in the books. The Sarnia Sting with a 4-2 lead over the Sioux Greyhounds. And joining us in the studio is one of the Greyhounds' newer players, Chase Reed. Chase, welcome to Sault Ste. Marie. How have things been going as far as fitting in so far?
Everything's been going good. The guys are great, so it's been super easy to fit in. So
you had a great debut, a +3 in your first game, and you had to get into the game really late. It wasn't sure if you were going to play. Like, how was your mindset in that? Basically being told an hour or so before the game that you could play.
It was pretty overwhelming. I mean, not knowing if you're going to play before 45 minutes. I mean, it's a lot to go out there and do. But I mean, figured out a way to do it, and had a good guys to help me out. So.
You're part of a young defense core. There's a couple of veteran players and some guys who have played at least one season, but there's a fair amount of players that are younger on the defense. It's a tough adjustment in the OHL. What have you been finding in terms of adjusting to play here?
It's definitely faster than where I was before, but I mean, just trying to do what I do best and make the easy play. So it's all coming together eventually.
from the Detroit Victory Program, obviously you're aware of the Ontario Hockey League, and I'm sure you've heard of the Greyhounds too. What was your mindset? Sault Ste. Marie's pretty far away from even Detroit, but just up the road, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like 4 hours from home, so it's pretty easy. My family can come watch. It's pretty good. It's so nice.
Coming up the next 20 minutes, you start the third period on the power play. Thoughts on what needs to be done? Obviously, it'd be good to score a goal on that power play, but as far as the final 20 goes against Sarnia here.
I think we just need to keep getting pucks deep and forechecking like dogs and keep doing what we're doing. It'll all come together eventually. So
here comes Sarnia back into Greyhound territory. A drop pass now. A chance for the Sting. A shot, they score! Beamish was left all alone, and a perfect pass. Not much Miller could do there, and Sarnia leads it 5-2.
Yeah, Liam Beamish has had a pretty good game overall. Been effective breaking things up defensively and getting some offensive opportunities, and this time he has enough time to bake a cake here and take this shot, and he just snaps it home over the blocker of Landon Miller.
Yep.
Very nice play.
You see there, Jim, 4 Greyhounds all on one side of the ice.
Right, yeah.
And Beamish allowed to walk in. So it's 5-2 for the visitors with 5.5 left to go in the third period of play. From the face-off, Greyhounds can't get control of the puck, and the Sting get to center ice and shoot it down and just wide of the empty net. But Martin sends it ahead. He's rocked into the boards there by Francischetti. Lukey with a shot, he scores. Well, a big hit thrown by Francischetti, and Lukey picks up the puck and puts it into the empty net, and Travis Hayes certainly has gotten under the skin of one of the Sting players. Francischetti wants to go at him, Jim. To Carlisle, to Martin, that missed. Deflects in behind the Sarnia net. Martin in on it quickly, gets taken into the boards. Kuche gets the puck, tries the backhand. Nice save, rebound, they score. Power play goal by the Sioux Greyhounds, and it's a 6-3 Sarnia lead with still 3:40 left to go.
Yeah, the penalty proved costly there and gives the Hounds some life. Brady Martin in behind the net, takes a couple of Sting with him, and Kluche has all kinds of time, and then it's jammed home. I might be Travis Hayes who got that one at the end.
Yeah, Kluche made the play coming out of the corner and backhanded it towards the net, and I'm not sure who deflected it, but
yeah, I think Travis Hayes just jams it home. He came off the bench for Landon Miller as the Hounds had the 6-on-4 advantage of skaters.
16:20 the time of that goal. All set for the draw now as Sarnia wins the draw. Puck ends up in the corner behind the net, and they gather there, and the horn sounds. This one's over. The Sarnia Sting pick up a big road victory as they defeat the Greyhounds by a score of 6-3. Some milling around in that corner, but nothing serious will come of it.
It's crucial for you guys, but how would you assess the way you guys played?
I thought we had. I thought the first period we played real well. We were opportunistic on maybe a couple of their mistakes, a couple of their turnovers, and got a little fortunate that way. I thought Nick, who's been great for us all year, played real well, made some big saves for us. And then the start of the second, I felt we were on our heels quite a bit. They kind of ramped it up, and they're a team that really hunts pucks, and when they put pressure on some of our younger guys, we got a little antsy with the pucks a little bit. But we settled down a little bit there at the end of the second, and we knew going into the third they were going to have to take a few chances to create some opportunities, and we just ended up capitalizing, kind of putting the game away a little bit.
First 5 minutes, 6 minutes, post them a 2-0 lead. I thought we looked, we lacked energy. They were clearly excited to play. You could tell it just by the way their bench was going that they valued the game. It's a really big game for us as well. We told our guys as much, but for some reason didn't come out as hard as we'd like. And then, it's almost like the 2-goal spurred us. And suddenly, I really liked the rest of our first period. I liked the first 10 minutes of the second. And then we start to find some success, and then we go back and get up to our old tricks again. I thought got a little lackadaisical at their blue. When that fourth goal went in, I thought we had a real letdown for about 6 or 7 minutes. And then, proceeded to kind of inconsistent over the third period as well. Didn't love our push, and then at times we looked great. So we continue to be a bit of a yo-yo team. We get away from our game quite a bit when we're finding success. We found that right from game one. We've had periods where the formula is clearly there, and we get away from it. I think it's a little bit of youth and maturity in your game. When you find something that works, you have to stick to it. I think we have a confident group, so when things do go well, they may get a little bit overconfident and play a little too lackadaisical. So it's something we need to be better at, because clearly it's not working. The yo-yo does not work for us.